All right,
It's
so
just a
Vlad flew
reaction.
out.
All right, so I think we're live. Guys, let me know if you can hear me in the chat. It might be because I'm running audio from the game uh, in the background. Let me know if you guys can hear us here. Frankie, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, Derek. It is great to watch baseball with you here tonight, and this has been a great game so far. Even though look, I'm used to watching the World Series in which the Yankees are not in it. I've become accustomed to that over the years, but you know what? It's still fun to watch. It's still the World Series. It's still great. And this game tonight, the back and forth nature of it, Otani showing up once again. Vlad with that ridiculous slide,
Yeah.
the weird strike call at the top of the first inning. So many crazy things, but it's been a fun game, and it's not over yet. Here we are in the top of the ninth.
Roki Sasaki as a relief pitcher is like a secret weapon too, man. He reminds me of Rivera like back in the 90s, just where he can come in and get a couple of innings, because he was a starter. And so, I mean, he's been phenomenal. And Otani, he's basically like unlocking a cheat code, man. He's not human. I saw somebody say that Otani's AI. So anyway, we are insanely jealous as Yankees fans of what's going on here. We had planned to do a post game, but the game just tied up, and we figured hop on for the ninth inning and see how it goes, and just see if we can catch a cool ending here, live reactions. So, in case you haven't been watching live, Otani has 2 home runs. Hernandez has a home run. Alejandro Kirk has a 3-run jack. Scherzer and Glasnow did not make it deep into the game at all. And we are presented by Fox One. So I'm going to go ahead and play the intro here because we got to satisfy, all the rules here. So Frankie will be back in just a second. Yes, this is a Yankees channel. No, the Yankees are not in the World Series, sadly. But it's still a baseball channel, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching games 1 or 2, and I'm thinking, man, I wish I was doing a post game like I was last year during the World Series. And so I invited Frankie Baseball. We're going to cover the rest of the series here on this channel.
Well, why didn't you think of this until game 3?
Shut the hell up, Frankie. Just wanted to talk, that's all. This episode sponsored by Fox One.
It's just a reaction.
And you know what? It made me, it muted me again. It muted me again. I'm not sure why. So we should be good to go now. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
All right, sounds good. I've got some kind of setting here where like it's muting me like after a movie plays on my screen or whatever. I switched out my computer.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live. So we're just giving it our best shot here. So it's looking like right now an all-time World Series game. Look, I'm insanely jealous. I'm insanely jealous because I wanted the Yankees to be in this, but hey, that's life. Just got to get better next year, right? I mean, what we're seeing is 2 teams that are insanely clutch, that have a ton of guys that can make contact, that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. We had Bo Bichette. He got a base knock, and then he got picked off of first base, wandered off, and I thought in that moment, you know what? He is the perfect Yankee. He's meant to be a Yankee. Otani, obviously, very good at baseball. Couple of home runs in this game. Teoscar Hernandez has the clutch gene. I mean, for sure. Alejandro Kirk has 5 home runs in the postseason. Do you think that little guys are not getting enough credit? I mean, you got Altuve, who has been a beast in his career. Yogi Berra had a great career. Alejandro Kirk. But, people disregard these smallish baseball players. And somebody should make a movie about how there are players who don't fit into the natural mold of baseball, yet in the margins they end up being pretty good. And maybe we get somebody like Brad Pitt. I mean, that would really drive people to the box office.
I mean, how can you not be romantic about baseball? I mean, really, you just look at that. I love little guys in baseball. One of my favorite baseball photos ever. Remember that 1950? I forget the player. He played on Cleveland. He was the little person who played.
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. He was like 4'8" or something. They put him in there just to walk.
We need more players like that. It makes the game fun. We need more exciting nights like that, like a disco demolition night. We need like 10-cent beer night. We need more crazy promotions like that. That really that people could still remember all those years later.
Yeah, I'm enjoying good baseball for once, and I just hope this game doesn't go 15 innings. We had post game reaction on the thumbnail. I've changed it to Otani is good because if this game goes 15, 16 innings, I will not be awake. I got to go into the office, Frankie. So I was telling Frankie, I got a new job and I started today, and I have to go into the office once a week, and it's on Tuesday mornings, and it's the first time that I'll be going into an office to work since 2016. And
Ooh,
so,
wow.
yeah, so I mean, I gotta,
Aaron Judge's rookie year.
exactly. I've watched his entire career from my couch, without having to go in. So hopefully, I can make it. We're supposed to get like an inch of rain too, so it's gonna be like a crazy, crazy commute. Because in Raleigh, where I'm at, people can't drive in the rain. I don't know if it's like that where you're at, but people cannot drive in the rain. So I'll look
Where I
forward to
live in
that.
New Jersey, people can't drive. Period.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Roki Sasaki, man, he is just so filthy. The splitters he's throwing defy physics.
It's amazing, and just another great. I don't know if you. I don't know if we're on the same stream here. Another great defensive play with IKF getting thrown out at third on just another. It's just this game has been full of it. Had like 3 or 4 just wild moments, and yeah, Sasaki's just been a revelation in the bullpen for the Dodgers. He's been by far their best
Yeah,
reliever at a time when they desperately needed it, and that was the big weakness heading into this postseason for the Dodgers was their bullpen, and he has
yeah,
helped that out immensely.
yeah. Diego says, "Let me be your producer for future shows." We go live without audio one time, and people want to replace. Like these are the same guys that want to frickin' trade Aaron Judge after he goes 0 for 4 on opening day. Get the hell out of here.
Come on.
I mean, honestly, like we didn't have a problem all year long, and now this guy wants to replace me after one.
Yeah, at least we waited till now for the problem to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. Anyway,
We waited until after the Yankee season to end.
David says, "Congrats on the new job. You're gonna kill it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it." Yeah. I was working for a place all summer. I was working for a podcast company, and they went out of business. So I got 2 days off, and then I got to start another one, new job. I started today, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good experience. Should be fun. But driving in the rain in the morning, not fun. And what I'm really most concerned about, Frankie, is having to actually wake up and like get myself in gear, like put on pants, shave, brush my teeth, all that stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
hate doing that. I get up. I get up late. Like sometimes with my job, I can wake up at like 10 o'clock. Sometimes,
yeah,
I can't imagine all of a sudden being like, all right, 6, 7.
yeah.
You gotta
And it's
wake up
just
that early.
one day a week for that. So, Brian
Exactly.
Bashman says, "What do you guys think about trading Austin Wells and a prospect for William Contreras?" I hadn't thought about it. Um, Honestly, I've heard that William Contreras is not really great with working with pitchers, is what I've heard. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to move Wells. I think Cashman likes to take the path of least resistance
Yeah.
and just kind of, you know, make as few moves as possible, move the needle a little bit, and hope you get lucky in the playoffs. That's kind of, you know.
And Wells was disappointing this year, but was he bad enough to where you're already like, all right, let's get rid of him?
He was pretty bad at times, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Toronto goes down. So, what do you think? We're gonna get a Dodgers walk off here?
It just seems inevitable. Who's batting? Do we have a three? It's oh gosh, it's Page, Otani,
Hayes,
Betts.
Otani, and
Page, sorry.
Betts.
Why did I say Page? I'm an idiot. Hayes,
Imagine
Otani,
Otani walks off for his third home run of the game, and it'll be the second time this season in the postseason that he's hit 3 home runs in a game.
he's it's what this guy's been able to do. It's truly I'm so mad that he's not in the Yankees. I know he didn't want to come here, but I'm just so mad watching this guy, like thinking just the talent that he has and the fact that he's lived up. He is being paid what's his contract like $600 million, and it's a steal. It's a bargain. He's
700
worth
million.
so
I
much
think
more.
they've already made the money back on him, is what I've heard.
Exactly. I mean, when you win a championship and an MVP, and now going to be two, yeah, it's worth
Yeah.
it. He's worth at least $1 billion. Like
Oh,
Juan
yeah, for
Soto,
sure.
I don't know if he's going to live up to that contract, but Otani, there's been no doubt about it. That is his biggest accomplishment, that he makes that contract look like a bargain.
Let me ask you this about Soto. he almost went 40-40 in year one. First of all, that blows my mind that he had 38
It's
stolen
crazy.
bases. Do you think that he lived up to the contract in year one? Because the Mets missed the playoffs, but he had a great year.
I don't think you can judge this contract, especially with the length of it and the fact that they didn't make the playoffs. I don't think you can judge it off 1 year. He was great this year, but I don't think it's really going to come down to, is he going to get the Mets a championship? That's what you don't bring this guy in here so he can be like good. You can get knocked out in the NLCS. You bring him here to bring the Mets their first world championship in what is going to be next year, 40 years.
Yeah.
So that is what it's going to come down to here. Obviously, again, he was great this year. His talent, we know how good he can be. But yeah, I'm not ready to say that it's going to be a failure or disappointment. It depends on the Mets postseason success and if he plays a huge part in it.
All right, so Frankie, before we get back to the games, before Otani comes up, I want to go ahead and run the ad from Square, and then we'll be back in about 60 seconds to watch the end of the game, hopefully.
This episode is brought to you by Square. Your favorite neighborhood spots run on Square. Square is a proud partner of more than 4 million neighborhood businesses around the world. These businesses are what make the neighborhood the neighborhood. You and I are both in Orlando, and I see Square all the time at those awesome farmers markets around town.
And a lot of restaurants in general just have this to where they have the little thing plugged into their phone and you stick your card in it and wham, bam, we're out. It's cool. It's a way for local businesses to make money and make it easy on not only them, but also on me, the consumer, because Lord knows I'm not making or selling anything.
No, and it's a tap or on your phone. You double click.
You can even insert your chip if you want to swipe it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's changed the game. You can go to square.com/go/foul to learn more. But before you do, go support your favorite neighborhood spot. You'll be happy that you did. Again, square.com/go/FOUL to learn more. Square. See you in the neighborhood. Get after it, FT fam.
You know what kills me, Frankie, is that
What?
AJ has a bobblehead with himself with the blonde hair. I love that.
It's just a reaction.
That is terrific. Oh man, happy 20th anniversary here for AJ. This
Yeah.
coming up soon of the White Sox title. That's one. I remember watching that. I remember seeing the famous wild pitch against the Angels in game, I think 2 of that series. After, of course, the Angels beat the Yankees. I was not a very memorable World Series, but I still remember a couple things like the Pasetnik home run, the Konerko grand slam, Jeff Blum hitting it in the 14th inning, hitting the home run in Game 3. So yeah, congrats to AJ and the White Sox on 20 years. I was thinking, Derek, they have to walk Otani here, right? You can't pitch to him.
I mean, the only way that no, you can't pitch to him. I was gonna say if the guy gets on first base, you can't put the tying run or the winning run in scoring position. But I'd be tempted to even do that because then maybe you get a double play ball at least, right? I mean, it's like this is going to be interesting. This is going to be one of those all-time interesting at-bats if the runner gets on first base. Like, what are they going to do?
But the scary thing about the Dodgers, all right, you walk Otani. Who do you have up next? Betts and Freeman. It's just, it never ends. It's like taking on the dream team in '92. It's just like, all right, we got Jordan, we got Magic, we got Bird, we got Barkley. Like, who do you guard here? Who do you you got so many guys to worry about.
Dude, I've been watching so many Michael Jordan highlights recently. I don't know why, but like there was just something so beautiful about like that team, that game, like the intensity that he played with. And it is now 1-2. I want Otani up so bad. You know how bad I want an Otani walk-off home run? That would be just awesome for baseball.
It would be also, I believe, his 9th home run of the postseason. That would put him second all-time behind Randy Rosarena, who hit 10 in 2020. So, and you remember how insane he was in that playoffs. He killed the Yankees, and the other Rays lost that in 6 to the Dodgers. That was a weird postseason, but
I remember playing MLB The Show one year, and I had a Nationals franchise. It might have been like right after Bryce Harper came up, and I wanted to. I always pick a team other than the Yankees because I just like to rebuild a franchise. And I remember I had Adam Dunn on the team, and I hit 11 home runs in the postseason. And I remember thinking, there's no way that would ever happen. I got to turn the difficulty up. But here we are. Not only will Otani possibly do it, but he's also thrown like 6 shutout innings. You know, he's like, it's insane. It's insane.
I mean, he might actually be, we might be witnessing the greatest baseball player to ever play the game. Like,
I think we are.
It's insane to think about. It's just the fact that he's doing it in this time period, doing both so well. and that he's doing it on the biggest stage. The Angels, Artie Moreno should be embarrassed. He should be shunned. He should be arrested for what this man wasted years of this guy on the Angels and Trout too. What a disgrace that is. But seeing Otani in the postseason, even if you love the Dodgers, hate the Dodgers, watching this guy on the biggest stage possible deliver time and time again, it's a sight to behold.
So we've got a voicemail. Somebody just called in. I haven't listened to it yet, so if it ends up being full of swear words, sorry, but I'm gonna play it because why not? Because it's 11:41 on a Monday night. So here we go. Whoever this mystery caller is.
What's up, Derek? I know you're watching the Dodgers and Blue Jays game live reaction. This is still Yankee stuff. I'm gonna be quite honest. I think the Yankee fans are pretty crazy to try to trade Dominguez. Like a lot of suggestions would say that, whether it's him or Jones. I truly believe in this kid. I think his potential is way too big to give up on it so early. His contact approach is incredible. He's going to be a great leadoff hitter. I mean, we've seen how he was as a leadoff hitter, especially in the Mets game where he hit a home run. I think he has home run power. It's hard to show it when you're inconsistently playing. You're not playing every day. I mean, you've said it best. Like, baseball players need a sort of rhythm. They need to play every day. They need to know where in the lineup they're hitting. If you put Jason Dominguez leadoff the entire season, he's going to hit. Remember when he came up, he had 4 home runs in his first 8 games before the injury. I think it's going to come. His defense will show with a winter ball game. And honestly, he just has too much tools to be given up on with the contact approach and speed.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of the things that guy said. What are your thoughts on Dominguez, man? What were your reactions to his first year? By the way, Otani walked.
Yeah, they intentionally walked him. Smart move. Disappointing. I like you and I, we were just blown away by what he did in that small, what was it, a week that he was up in 2023, that we were hoping for more here this season. And he had the 4 home
Picked
run
him
game.
off.
Oh, excuse me,
Picked him off. No,
that is unbelievable.
So I turned my head for a second. So was he stealing? I guess he went to second and he
stealing.
He popped off. He popped off a set. But we were just saying, Otani's really overrated as a player. I mean,
he's never been good.
He came off. He's
I'll
out.
put my Yankee hat on here. If Aaron Judge did that, he'd be ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
Right, MLB Twitter, do what you would do with Judge, okay?
Well, if this game goes extra innings, we're just going to call it a night because I got to get to sleep. But this has been an all-time World Series game, so I'll wake up and find out in the morning what happened. But Otani getting caught going to second base just loses his balance a little bit, and he's clearly out. I mean, they're looking at it on the replay.
That is shocking. Can't believe you, again, make a play like that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. But you know what? You still got bets. Was it 2 outs? You got bets here. It's not over again with this Dodgers lineup. The last World Series game, I told you, the last World Series game that I didn't stay up for was 2018 Game 3, the one that went 18 innings. And I was doing a live stream then, and I just couldn't get there. I fell asleep by like the 14th, 15th. Once he hit the walk-off home run.
You fell asleep on the air?
No, I was about to, and then I just I can't do this anymore. But I really thought the Dodgers were going to win the series after that game. They had all the momentum. Then Mookie Betts hit the huge home run in Game 4, and then Boston just came. Steve Pearce tied it up. Devers hit the single or double. It was Steve Pearce had a huge World Series. Steve Pearce just showed up out of nowhere, had a huge postseason, and just never to be seen again. But yeah, that was the last time I didn't stay up for a World Series. I'll stay up for this one. Because I got nothing else to do tomorrow. But yeah, this is excellent. This is what you want. If you're baseball, you want great entertainment. You want legendary games. This is what you got here.
I'm having a good time watching this, man. I wish the Yankees were in it, but that's life, baby. That's
do you think
life.
do you think we could have made this close? Do you think we could have kept up with the Dodgers?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I think both of these teams look like better teams than the Yankees, honestly. If we're being honest, I think both of these teams would have beat the Yankees. I mean, the Blue Jays did beat the Yankees. Obviously, they thumped us, but I think the Dodgers are a better team too. The Yankees got some work to do. This one's
it's crazy
to right field.
That's it.
He makes a catch. All right. Well, extra innings, Frankie. It was good catching up with you. We're gonna wrap it up here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your game, and this nice little night. We should do this tomorrow. We should do we should do a little bit of a watch party. Maybe we'll do the first few innings or something rather than a post game. What do you think?
Hey, I'm down for it. I'm down for whatever you want to do, man. This has been love talking baseball.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give out. So we were gonna give you guys a really fun thing. So here was the belt winner that doesn't count, Alejandro Kirk.
They might not even win the game.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it to that little homunculus for his 3-run shot. And ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your night. And Frankie and I'll see you. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little bit of a few inning watch party. We'll take some calls. So call in, all that stuff, and we'll see you then.